I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
I am Griswold, last of the good soups and proprietor of this hotel. You may have heard of us and our soup restaurant resort empire that stretches across the Caribbean.
Well...
This was once our proudest resort. In recent years, however, hard times have befallen the family Good Soup and left me alone in this rotting hotel. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino.
What do you know about the lost ring of Blood Island?
That's a very sad chapter in my family's history. My great-aunt Minnie Stroney Goodsoup was a well-to-do member of Blood Island society. Her one weakness was her romantic nature. She had a thing for pirates, one in particular. He came into port, she fell instantly in love, and they were engaged within the week. Then, on the eve of their wedding, he stole the fantastic Goodsoup diamond from her ring and sold it to smugglers on Skull Island. She wore the empty engagement band on her finger until the day she died, which was not long after. Some say she still haunts the Goodsoup family tomb. It is a sad story, is it not?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Could you repeat that?
Get lost, Chowderhead.
Hypothetically, how would one get into your aunt's tomb?
I suppose you would have to die.
Oh, crud.
Remember what the voodoo lady said?
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out to Skull Island.
Used to?
One cold night, so the tale goes, the Welshman set out in his dinghy. The deep fog around Skull Isle obscured even the moon, but the Welshman could see the distant light of the Blood Island lighthouse. When he'd rowed half the distance, the light in the lighthouse was mysteriously smashed, and the poor Welshman was lost, almost never to be seen again.
Almost?
Well, there are those who say that late at night, if you stare into the fog long enough, you may see the flying Welshman rowing in his ghostly dinghy, lost for all eternity.
Creepy.
Very creepy indeed.
How's business?
Oh, I need another drink.
Not good, I take it.
Just look around. No guests, no food, no entertainment. Not even the cannibals will come here. My only regular is a spooky old fortune teller who gives everyone the creeps. No offense, Madam Zima.
A pox on your firstborn!
Yes, right.
Well, what happened to all the guests?
What happened to all the guests?
After the place started to run down, they all checked out. All except for one, the guest that never left.
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you.
Every night we heard strange noises coming from his room. Frightful crashing sounds that shook the entire hotel, each followed by the most horrible screaming and cursing. Then, one night, the sounds just stopped, but were replaced with a terrifying wailing and moaning. I had the room sealed and vowed never to enter that hateful place again.
Would you let me into the guest room upstairs?
No, it is locked for a reason. Let no man disturb the dark spirits who occupy that room.
Why don't you try to liven the place up a little?
Well, that's quite a story. Years ago, this hotel was one of the hottest destinations in the Caribbean. People came from around the globe to see our world-famous dinner show. You may have noticed the oddly shaped barbecue out on the patio.
Yes.
Well, no.
Well, that barbecue was the centerpiece of our nightly entertainment.
Isn't a barbecue the central attraction of most sophisticated nightlife activities?
Maybe, but no one else had a barbecue like this one. Every night the guests would gather round on the patio, and at precisely 6 o'clock...
You'd light up a senses-shattering fireworks extravaganza?
No. Do you want to hear the story or not?
Well, not
I'm
really.
sorry, I'm fascinated. Please go on.
Well, every night at precisely 6 o'clock, the volcano would erupt, and the lava would flow down the side of the mountain and into the special trough that runs beneath the barbecue. The guests absolutely loved it.
So what puts it into
So
the
what
magic?
put an end to the magic?
One day, the volcano just inexplicably stopped erupting. Without our main attraction, the resort just lost its appeal. We've gone downhill ever since, and the volcano hasn't erupted to this day.
Tragic.
So that's the key here, you see. The cannibals obviously stopped feeding the volcano lactose, and it stopped erupting. So no eruptions meant no business.
Maybe if you tried a more aggressive marketing scheme.
I've tried everything. Pamphlets, stickers, extensive print campaigns. I even tried passing out vials of my own blood imprinted with the slogan, "My parents went to Blood Island," and all I got was this lousy plasma sample.
That's just gross.
Well, with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it is.
Well, maybe if you booked some more entertainers.
I booked a juggling act here a while back, but that didn't work out. Rather a moody guy. Kept talking about suffering for his art and all that. The guests hated him. They actually cheered when he burst into flame during his firewalking act.
Maybe if you focused on Blood Island's rich history.
What history? The island has a windmill and a lighthouse. There's not a whole lot to see.
Yeah, maybe we should get
You
out.
should get out of the hotel business.
Good soups have always been in hotel management. I've got to do my part to keep the dream alive, booking rooms and mixing drinks.
That's stirring.
Excuse me, stirring drinks.
No, I meant... Never mind. That's a shame. Sorry I brought it up.
Right, I'll do this now.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
I'd like something subtle with a hint of oak.
Here you go, laddie.
Now, do not try this at home, kids.
That opened it.
Not that. This. Don't mix medicine
That makes the drink oh so much more appealing.
with alcohol, because
It just occurred to me that mixing medicine and alcohol is a really stupid and possibly lethal thing to do. If I were a real person instead of a lovably inept cartoon character with the potential for a few more sequels, I wouldn't even consider it. Skull!
down the hatch.
That's odd. It's supposed to cause drowsiness. I don't feel the least bit drowsy.
In fact, I feel,
Whoa, psychedelic man. Ugh.
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer, but I couldn't stop coughing.
You crack me up, Mort.
So what's with the new
Hey, it's the
guy?
guy that had the voodoo pin
He's
stuck
been
on
like
him.
that for an hour now. Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game, then.
Yep.
With him being the main character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
You can't,
Maybe
since
they're
David
trying
Tentacle.
something different.
When I should take care of him.
Would you? It's bad for business, having him just lie there.
Rest in peace and all that.
And that's it. That's the end. Game over. So, it was nice playing the game. Oh, you know
Hey.
about Crapskull.
I'm not really dead.
Dun, 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 dun,
Come on, cut it out.
Okay.
It won't open. I'm trapped.
Ta-da! Right, that's it.
Yikes. Where's that telltale pounding coming from? It's coming from within one of these coffins. From the dead.
Oh,
that surround me.
no.
They must know my horrible secret.
What horrible secret?
They'll never let me rest until I've paid for the wrongs I've committed against. Wait a second. I don't have a horrible secret.
Exactly. Well, you do. Something you did in the second game, Guybrush. Remember a certain person you put in a coffin? A certain annoying person?
Phew, I'm glad to be finally out of that thing, even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom. Well, hello there. Say, you look familiar.
Yes, well,
Of course, Guybrush Threepwood.
Uh-oh,
You're the one who
remembers
locked
me.
me in there in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
well, you see, I've been meaning to...
No, I won't hear of it. That was the best time of my life. Gave me plenty of time to think, you know? To think about the things that really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention pirate raids and deadly sea battles, huge man-eating reptiles, dangerous quicksand pits, trigger-happy duelists, and of course, those pesky undead. Have you ever thought of what would happen to your loved ones should this gruesome fate befall you?
No, but...
Well, of course, you have plenty of time to think about it.
Or do you?
I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been dead. It's given me a whole new perspective on life. A life that I'm going to devote to making sure people's life insurance needs are met. Here, take one of my business cards I've had made up.
How have you got cards?
If you've been locked in that coffin, how are you able to have business cards made?
Now's not the time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered? Run along now and let me set up my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts, all equipped with a patented secure lock release mechanism. Just jiggle the handle there.
Well, that's rather convenient. Right, before I go, I need to take these. Okay. I think that's it. Let's go.
Hi, guys. I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead.
Nope.
No questions for the dead guy come back to life?
Nope.
No questions like, is there life after death or is there a heaven?
Uh-uh.
Will there be adequate parking? Fine. Be that way. I wouldn't tell you about the hereafter if you begged me.
Right. I thought if I died, I'd be buried with your aunt.
I thought if I died, I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious? You can't be buried in the Good Soup family crypt unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
A member of the family, huh? Uncle Griswold, it's me! Don't you recognize me?
Recognize you? I've never seen you before in my life. What is your name?
Wonton.
Wonton?
I spent several years in the Orient.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
No, you don't look much like a Good Soup at all. In fact, you look more like one of the Brothschilds. They always did have weak features.
Are you sure?
Of course, I'm sure. Every day I wander the Good Soup family hall of portraits and give my respects to each of my distinguished ancestors. Every distinguishing feature of the Good Soup family is there in those pictures. And I see nothing in any of those portraits that might remind me of you.
So we'll adjust it slightly so that we do look like
I'm
a
off
good
to
soup.
explore the rustic
Or
charms of Blood Island.
Rather, good soups look like us.
Here, did you just take my mirror?
Nope.
You're lying, aren't you?
Yes.
Put it back.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Sheesh, what a grouch.
What was that?
Nothing.
Right. In we go. In we go. Let's get this nail. I'm gonna need it. Go back to the door. The picture.
I'd better get rid of this incriminating picture frame.
Alakazam.
What?
Right, now. Oh yes, scissors, there we go.
There, I've cut out the face.
Now obviously only an idiot would actually fall for this.
Ah, there's nothing like family.
Speaking of
No matter
idiots.
what may happen in the topsy-turvy world of the Caribbean resort business, I can always relax in the knowledge that I come from good, wealthy stock. Breeding. That's what's important. Breeding and culture. Just like Grandfather Lambert. Breeding, culture, and lots of really old money. It makes a man proud. It's funny. I don't remember Grandfather Lambert as looking so common. Oh, weird. It's like his eyes follow me. Pictures like that really creep me out.
So there you go, that's how you fix that problem. So now we have the card, a laminated business card. We can break into the...
I guess I'm better at this pirating thing than I thought. It worked.
into the room. Let's pull down the bed. Yee! Now we've got to hold down the bed somehow. So let's...
One nail will never be enough to hold down.
Okay, fine. Use all the nails, I don't know.
I'm not sure if that's strong enough to hold it. I might need one more.
One more nail it is.
There. The bed has been nailed down. That ought to do it.
Perfect. What's this book?
The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Goodsoup.
Aha. So this is the guest that never left.
Wow. I'll bet his room charges are pretty hefty by now. It's so musty that I don't want to open it up.
Right. I think that's all we have to do at the moment.
It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family. And it says I'll receive a new book every month, or cancel with no obligation, and keep my copy of Buccaneers and Bouillabaisse as a free gift.
Cool. Let's get this mirror. I'm sure it's useful for something, I forget what.
You just stole that mirror, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It's right there, look.
I guess you're right. Oh dear, I'm starting to look old.
From all that drinking.
Mind your own business.
Okay, let's try this again.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a Good Soup?
Now that you mention it, you do bear a slight resemblance to my great-grandfather, C. Lambert Goodsoup.
Clammy? Why, folks back home used to tell me all the time. You're the spitting image of old Chowder Good Soup.
You know, I think you're right. I wonder why I didn't see it before.
Because I didn't stick my face through the window after putting a picture around it.
I could just talk about Good Soup history all day.
How about that first fateful journey made to the Caribbean?
Oh, you mean the one that... Baron Salmon Bisque de Good Soup began in 1621?
Exactly. He landed on Scab Island with just a spoon and a dream. In just 4 short years, he had formed the largest chain of all-soup restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. By 1635, he had driven the entire Van Salad family out
Van
of
Salad
the
family.
Caribbean and a restaurant empire that spanned the globe.
Actually, the Van Salads were not driven out until 1637, and the Good Soup chain of restaurants and resorts never did become popular in the South Pacific.
Yes, we are. All right, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, son, it looks like you were right. Welcome back to the glorious name of Good Soup.
Hooray!
I'm, honored.
And as a Good Soup, you're welcome to every benefit the name provides. Instant prestige around Blood Island.
Cool.
A 10% discount at any of the Good Soup resorts in the Caribbean. And,
Nifty.
of course, medical, dental, and a 401k. And
Perfect.
the best thing of all, if you should happen to drop dead, you will be buried in the extravagant Good Soup family crypt.
It's as if all my dreams have come true.
Yeah. Well, let's
I'd like a
die
drink,
again then.
please.
See where we go from here.
Sure. What will you have?
Something to clear up my sinuses.
Give me something to clear my sinuses.
1 grog and menthol. Coming right up.
Lovely.
Sure.
Down the hatch. And die.
Oh dear. He's had a sudden and completely unexpected relapse of death. And just as we were getting reacquainted, as his kinsman, it is my duty to give him a proper burial. It is my solemn vow. The late lamented Wonton Good Soup shall be
Wonton?
buried in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right.
Oh. Hey, look, a crumbling hole. Let's have a look through it.
Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through.
Oh no!
Wow, it's a tunnel that opens on a deep, dark forest.
Hmm.
It looks familiar somehow,
I wonder why.
as if I've seen it in a dream. Or maybe it's... I don't know. Great jumping monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabid jaguars. They're coming right at me! Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for. Yikes. Ahem.
Hello there.
Go into the light.
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I marry. Are you attached?
Yes.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Goodsoup, last in a long line of eligible Goodsoup debutantes. I was buried here exactly 1 week after my wedding day. A wedding day that never came.
Oh.
What happened?
I was the belle of Blood Island.
How many people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean. But all my suitors bored me to tears. I wanted someone dangerous. I wanted a pirate. By the way, what do you do for a living?
Mooring inspector.
Yeah. Mooring inspector.
Oh. Then one day, a real pirate sailed his ship into the bay. I fell for him instantly, and we became engaged. But he left me standing at the altar, and I died of a broken heart.
The cad. How could he?
Wow. That bites.
Oh, I know.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
Well, there was one I could have fallen for. Young Charles de Goulash. He had such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
I think that might be the guest.
Hey, nice ring.
Oh,
Was it something I said?
I hate this ring. It's been passed down from mother to daughter in the Goodsoup family for generations. It was to be my wedding ring until that evil pirate stole the diamond and left me. Left me here to die of a broken heart.
Where's the diamond?
Where's the diamond for your ring?
It's gone. He took it.
Who took it?
My love, my honey cakes, my widow schnoobums, my LeChuck.
LeChuck?
LeChuck is your schnoobums?
He pried the diamond from its satin during the rehearsal dinner. Oh, what a fool I was. He told me he was taking it out to get some fresh air.
Where did LeChuck take the diamond?
Cad,
That's what I said.
the fiend.
Didn't say that though.
He sold it to the smugglers of Skull Island. It's just so humiliating. I could just die.
Since you're, not using it, can I have
Yeah,
your
go on, give us a
engagement
simple
This
quest.
ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
Oh.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us.
Oh
I
no.
must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Damn it.
This is just a shade too creepy for me. I'm leaving.
Okay, so we can't go through the door, it's locked. And I will go and test it, but it is locked. Mobile looks useful. Uh-oh. I wonder who that could be.
This is going to be so cool.
Ah!
Oh, I'm not going to do that again.
Murray,
I think I
what are you
broke
doing
my
here?
skull. I'm all skull.
It's your own fault. Stop scaring me like that.
So I did scare you? Really?
Well, startled is more like it.
Oh.
But startled in a terrified kind of way. You really are very, very scary.
Don't talk down to me.
I really don't have any choice.
I saw you get out of that crypt. Does this mean that you're dead?
No, I was only faking.
Darn. I thought together we could walk among the living and spawn a new wave of terror throughout the Caribbean.
So what you're saying is that you only love me for my legs.
Something like that.
Cool. Well, Murray, I could use you.
Hey!
See if we can talk to more to get out of that.
Hey, mister! Help!
What? Who's there? Who said that? Who's scaring poor old Mort, the gravedigger?
There's been a horrifying mistake. I've been buried alive in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. This joke has gone far enough. You kids should be ashamed of yourselves.
It's no joke. I'm really trapped in here.
Crazy kids with your long hair and your Baroque music. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
This isn't a trick. I'm really trapped in this crypt. I drank a special potion that put me into a coma. Thinking I was dead, they buried me in this crypt.
Yeah, right. They did that in the book. Never trade lunches with a corpse. If you kids ever came
Oh,
up
great.
with
So he's
new
a fiction
idea,
lover.
I might believe you.
Just come and look at me through this crack.
Oh, sure. I turn my back to the door and you thieving little hoodlums will sneak up from behind and tie me up. I read all about your sinister ways in my horror novels, so nothing doing.
Curses, you've seen through my web of deceit. I'm no ordinary man trapped in a crypt.
Well, what are you then?
My faster than light ship is trapped in a subspace anomaly. I seek the golden rods of Thon to bring. I'm angry and deranged ghost haunting the crypt. I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
I'm a vegan. I hate the exploitation of animals.
Really? But what about all those stuffed heads on your wall?
Oh, only one of those is real.
What I meant to say was... my faster-than-light ship is trapped in a subspace anomaly.
You have no ship. Any true warp traveler would know that reversing the polarity of the ion flux field would result in a tachyon expansion wave, creating a trail of neutrinos that could be followed out of the anomaly.
What I meant to say was... I seek the golden rods of Cathan to bring peace to the Shire.
Do you bear the mark of Tixblick, the chosen one foretold by the scrolls of the Third Shadow?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask. Actually, I'm a ghost trapped in this crypt.
Then let me see you appear before me.
Excuse me?
If you were a real spirit, you could materialize in a ghostly form. It's all in the books. Well, let's see it.
Isn't the ominous sound of my disembodied voice proof enough? I guess not. Fear me. I'm an evil ghost.
Then go ahead. Show your ghastly visage.
I can't. I'm shy.
You're no ghost.
Okay, so you have to scare him.
You must love horror stories to own all these collectibles.
Reading fantastic stories about the dead helps me keep my mind off my work.
Why are you wasting your money on all this bad fiction?
At least my bad fiction doesn't require over $1,000 in hardware.
I see your point.
Yeah, so do I actually.
Let me out of this crypt!
I'm not falling for your tricks this time. Just leave me alone and let me read my horror novels.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now.
Have a good time.
We need the lantern. Just so you. What's this?
It looks like he's writing a horror novel. It's called The Grog That Drank People, part 1 of a 3-book cycle. I wonder why trashy media always comes in threes.
Look at Murray. Oh, no. Right. We need to grab it. The lantern.
Well, that can reach the lantern, but it won't grab hold.
Oh, of course. Mega Monkey mode. Yoink!
I've got it.
Hey, what happened to the light?
And we need to look scary, so...
Hey, watch the hands.
Hey, Murray, be fearsome.
Okay. I am one of the living dead. Fear me. Release me. Hey! Look at me! I'm a ghost here.
That's just pathetic.
Oh, okay. I'm missing something.
Ominous.
Man, I've just lost my stream. Oh well.
Hi.
Hello again, handsome.
Okay,
I'll just
nothing,
check back in with you later.
nothing new.
Tastefully done.
There's something else I need. Maybe.
Alas, I can't use Murray with that.
I've forgotten now what you have to do. Thought it was just Murray.
Murray, do your stuff.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Why didn't it work the last time then? Ah!
Ah! Mortal fool! Release me from this wretched tomb. I must be set free, or I will haunt you forever. I will hide your keys beneath the cushions of your upholstered furniture. And never more will you be able to find socks that match.
All right, hang on. I'm coming.
Great work, Murray.
I was terrifying, wasn't I? My
Yes, you
demonic
were.
powers have made me omnipotent.
Uh-oh. Looks like the lantern ran out of oil.
How convenient.
There, it's open. Now shuffle off and give me peace.
We'll be back.
Hey, Guybrush. There sure are a lot of skeletons in here.
Uh-oh.
Quick, pull the head off one and stick me on top of the spine.
I don't think I want you walking around freely, Murray.
Oh, please.
I'm getting out of here. Well, Murray, are you ready to continue our heady adventuring? Murray? Where'd he go?
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
You've convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
Absolutely.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon regret. The question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy, it's whether you can afford not to. Speaking of which, can you afford to buy an insurance policy?
Well, how much does it cost?
Oh, that depends on a variety of factors. How much coverage you need, how much you're willing to spend, all sorts of highly complicated sliding scale insurance equations and such. But I won't bore you with all that. Just let me ask you this. How much money do you have?
Well, I've got these wooden nickels.
I see. Maybe I've confused you somewhere along the line. While nothing would please me more to send you out of here, with the peace of mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death, I have to run a business here. If you can't at least show me some collateral, I can't give you a policy.
Collateral, huh?
This authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate. Only one of its kind.
Is that real gold?
Indeed.
Finest known to man. Not much spit on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language. All right, let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs. And you can rest assured that you've provided for your family well after your unfortunate departure.
What are the terms of this plan exactly?
It's quite simple, son. When you die, whoever holds that policy gets a lot of money.
A lot
Cool.
of money? Wow.
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
No, I'm serious. I want you to be very, very careful.
Will do. I'm cashing in this insurance
Yeah, I
policy.
died.
Give me a lot of money.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
No, honest. I was dead for a really long time.
And you just got better?
Well, yes.
Do you have any proof of this miracle?
As a matter of fact, smart guy. No.
Then it appears that you're just wasting my time. Run along and play now. I'm trying to run a business here.
Aha. Okay. Go up to the house. Back again, guys.
Hey, what an amazing story I have to tell. I was dead, but I live again. Who wants to hear about it? You guys don't deserve to hear a good story. I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Ah, that's what I was going to. That's what I need.
That jar's for my tips. Put it back.
But I was gonna put a whole lot of money in it. Too much for me to carry around with me. So I'm gonna have to take it with me and fill it up.
Oh, okay then.
Easy to convince. Oh, hang on. Because I think I go off that is a death certificate. Come in handy with Stan. Right. Geronimo!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you come in. I was just... Charles? Charles de Goulash, is it really you?
Minnie! It's been so long.
Oh, Charles, it has. It has. You look so different.
He's been dead for quite a while.
Why, you look exactly the same.
Oh, Charles, how you flatter me. Oh, but you must go now.
But why? Now that I've found you again after all these years.
What would our families say if they knew we were alone together on such a romantic night?
They'd probably say something along
Minnie,
the lines of,
this may sound rad,
how
but
scary you two look.
I love you, Minnie Good Soup.
Aww.
Oh, Charles, you mustn't.
Oh, I can't help it. I've always loved you. Do you hear? I've always loved you, Minnie, and I always will. Come away with me now.
Ah, dead love.
No. Oh, but Charles, it just isn't done. Think of the scandal it would cause.
To heck with the scandal, Minnie.
Oh.
Marry me.
Oh, yes, Charles. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Then kiss me, my love.
You guys don't have lips. How are you going to kiss each other? Well, she has lips. Fitting end. halfway there. Well, maybe 1/3 of the way there. Meanwhile, somewhere beneath Monkey Island.
Have you found her, you cadaverous canine?
Yeah, nope. Nope, she's not on Plunder Island, Captain LeChuck.
Then scour the seas, you ossified rats! Hunt them down, then bring them to me. Find me Guybrush Threepwood. It's with him that you'll find Elaine. Burn down every island in the Caribbean if you have to. But bring me my bride! And more slaw! Curse those villains! They never give you enough slaw with these value meals.
Right, to Stan.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Thank you for welcoming back.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy.
That's
But
right.
this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
I'm dead. I really am.
Do you have any proof that you're dead?
As a matter of fact, smart guy, I've got your proof right here.
Yep.
A death certificate.
Well, this must be some kind of mistake.
It's right there in high-res black and white. I died. Give me a lot of money.
It looks like I'm left with no choice but to acquiesce.
No, just give me my money.
That's what I mean.
Oh, thanks.
Yoink! That'll come in handy later. So, we have a wedding band now. Let's go this way. Oh wait, I bet I can't go in here yet in this game mode, can I?
It's locked.
No, I need something. How do I get in there then? Because I need it to... Gotta try and remember that bit.
Hey,
Oops,
out of here. You'll spoil the ceremony.
forgot about that.
Ick.
Let's give it a little lactose.
You fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god. Do you know what that means? You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery. Run for your lives!
Oops. I don't think that's what I quite intended to do.
Wow, that was more spectacular than I'd hoped.
Alright, now. We go back to the hotel. milking pot. Turn to something very
I
similar
guess I'll
to
just drag
tar.
this down to Haggis now. Here, Haggis. This stuff should work to patch up the ship.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should. The consistency of tar, but with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad. Go ahead and take it.
Okay. Well, mine then. Now, if you try to remove the ring,
That ring is really stuck on her finger. Let's see if this slippery, greasy lotion does the trick. That should do it. The cursed ring exploded.
okay.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
No. Oh, I remember. I need an umbrella. And, yeah. Hang on.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
Give me
Give me
something
a
big
big
fruit.
fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands. Made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Yeah.
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
Nice. Just what the doctor ordered. I'll be back for my drink later. Oops. No. Yep. There we go. Now, let's see, I've got to make holes in
I
there.
poked holes in it.
That in there. There's sugar water in there.
It's full of sugar water now.
And we can go down now and open the door. Hey. Let's go to the light. Oh no. Oh, can't do that. If you don't poke holes in it, the
It's full
fireflies
of yummy,
suffocate.
delicious sugar water. Bet that water sure tastes good. They're trapped inside and glowing like mad. I can't use the jar with that. I can't use the jar with that. Perfect!
Except it's not reflecting very well, so we need to put the mirror that we acquired.
The lighthouse is working now.
There he is. The Lost Welshman. Actually, before I start this, let's just see that after the break.